Rubbish. I'll wait for the chat. Sorry about that. I had to restart the stream. For those who are watching this later, the stupid YouTube app, because I'm using my shoe phone here, the stupid app, by default, and recommended, that's their recommended option is vertical form factor, and it would not let me start the stream unless I rotated my phone vertical. So I had to stop the stream. Hello again. Very boring name. And yeah, I think there's a minute lag on the delay. No, there's probably like a 50-second lag on the chat. So I'll have to allow for that. And yeah, bloody, yeah, because I don't use my shoe phone much for live streaming like this. If I go live, I'm in the lab and I've got my whole desktop set up and I'm using StreamYard or whatnot. Hi Joe, hi Addy. Much better, yeah. What are this, Antonio? This is a live stream. Yeah, bloody YouTube app. It's actually recommended. It's got it by default. When you go live, it chooses vertical and it won't let you rotate the phone to change it. You have to actually, in my case, I had to stop the stream, go back into advanced settings, and then it said recommended vertical, and then it said horizontal. Are you sure? Oh God, yeah. 7 seconds total latency, really? Okay, well it took 50 seconds for the first comment to show up. So, anyway, oh, chat just. Why does the chat vanish? The chat just vanished. No, there it is. Report. So I can scroll back. Thinking it might be YouTube app forcing you to mobile instead of desktop. Yeah, it's just because it knows I'm on a phone. It's the app, because it's the app. It's forcing me, yeah, it forces me into vertical. Bastards. Hey, camel. Not camel, not as in a camel, but Camille. And the chat fades away unless I deliberately. So I got live chat. All messages are visible. Welcome to live chat. Thank you. Learn more. No, I don't wish to learn more. Really? Oh, is that his name from the hydraulic press channel? Laurie from the hydraulic. I didn't know his name. The hydraulic press channel. Geez, he blew up like 5 years ago. That was amazing. When he was like the fastest growing YouTube channel of all time or something. This is before Mr. Beast and everything else. Hydraulic press channel. Said he got lots more viewers when he went live vertical than horizontal. That's interesting. I guess, yeah, people watching on their phone. Is anyone watching this on their shoe phone? Is anyone watching? I've been getting strange stares because I'm talking to myself. Lately, YouTube has been forcing creators to make vertical videos for a while now. Yeah, with all the short stuff. Yeah. Trying new formats? No, I'm just out here. I've got an hour to kill. Well, probably 50 minutes left. Got 50 minutes to kill. So I thought I'd go live. Usually I go for a walk around, but decided I'd go live instead. What HPC's here? What's a HPC? Sounds like an ocean. It does kind of sound like an ocean. Yeah, but it's not. No, it's just it's just high wind, really.
Get better. Yeah, this is just a start tag. Because I think his head's in the
phone. Someone's viewing on the phone. 6502 Penfold is on the phone. He's on his shoe phone. Zig is on his shoe phone. 40-inch TV. PC watcher. Yeah, on TV. There's a few people who watch on TV. HPC made a comeback. They have a concrete walled bunker with... Oh, HPC is hydraulic press channel. Okay, they made a comeback. They have a concrete walled bunker with bullet resistant glass and an industrial robot arm to hold the camera cool. I haven't watched it in a long time. Another one, Greg's on his phone. Go away, phonies. Oh. Yep. You watch it on your phone. Oh, you're one of those foldable phones, old random computing. Good luck with that. If there was ever a product that's designed to fail, it's a fold-in foldable screen phone. Oh man, I don't care how well you engineer that turd's not going to last. I'm sure it's cool while you got it. Yes, I'm outdoors. I am outdoors. One of the kids is doing sports, and luckily I didn't get roped into coaching. So I'm just yeah, I'll glance over occasionally, but yep, you're just practicing. Hello from Slovakia. Do cars in Oz have painful LED headlights? No, well, there was one the other day. I was driving at night, and this car just blinded me. Man, I'm not sure if he had his high beams on or not, because the high beams will have a different angle. You know, like some cars have like an angle adjustment on the lights, and the high beams are a naturally higher angle because they're designed to throw longer. So I'm not sure if he had his high beams on, but I couldn't see a damn thing. Really annoying, but no, I don't do a huge amount of nighttime driving. Used to, back when I used to drive home at night from work, but home theatre PC. You're watching on your phone because your PC is currently updating. Even your phone, you prefer horizontal. Okay. First thought was I was on a ferry. Ah, interesting. Nope. Not on a ferry. There's a bit of wind here, so sorry if it does pick up. It's actually a pretty good night here. What popped up on my Windows desktop this afternoon, it was 21 degrees, but like I saw, you know, down in the bottom right corner, it pops up with like a little weather, there's a little weather thing down there, standard in Windows 10. And it popped up and said, hottest day on record or something. And I went, what? No way. So I actually clicked on the little weather icon thing down there, and it took me to the web page, and it said, no, it's currently 21 degrees, and the record is 25 degrees for the 30th of May. That is the hottest day on record in Sydney, apparently. Is 25 degrees on May 30th. And yeah, it wasn't that. But apparently it had like, you know, has the feels like thing, and it had feels like 25. So yeah, no. Oh, getting close with Dave something. Oh, sorry. Yep, it happens to be on the same spot as the chat scroll. So fresh air is toxic, 100% mortality. Literally everyone who has breathed the stuff has died. Correlation totally equals causation. Yeah. Sorry, I'll catch up on the chat. Mine vehicles up here are the worst. They load the back and don't adjust the headlights. Oh, okay, right, you're in a mining area. Letter bad in Canada. Right, is that because they just don't have the focus lenses and stuff, and they're just like, I don't know what, like if you've got a properly designed headlight, it shouldn't make a difference that you've got an LED? Should it? I wouldn't think so, if the optics are designed the same. Yeah, sorry, I'm not caught up on the chat. I was scrolling backwards. Do I recommend surface mount or through-hole components for young electronic starters? Just go surface mount. You're going to end up with a mix anyway. It's, you know, because on, like, if you're building something on a breadboard, you're going to use your through-hole components. But if you're building, like, a project or something, and you're soldering stuff, just go for SMT. In SMT or SMD, surface mount or surface mount device. SMD. Just go for SMD. It's not any harder. Just stick to the big stuff. Like, don't go for like crazy 0402s and stuff like that. That's just going to piss you off as a hobbyist, right? Don't go for, you know, really fine pitch stuff. Just stick to your SO packages, your SOT 23s, and your 0805, 0603 is okay. You know, it's fine. But don't go 0402s if you're a beginner. It's just pain in the ass. Although, you know, when I was a boy, I could actually see the bloody things. Now I need these Googles. You know, I still can't see them properly. G'day, Fluffy. I would go for through hole, then larger SMT. Yeah, okay, says Kerry. Yeah, hi Kerry. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it doesn't. What personal preference? But I'd say just go for SMD. You're going to be using it anyway, so no dramas. The focus spot matters when designing the optics, and that's why LEDs could be a problem. Their light output isn't always collimated. Is there a way? I wish there was a way. Like after how many years? Like how many years has YouTube had the live thing, and they can't have a thing to embed the chat on the overlay. Like, you know, seriously. I still got a bit of lingering cough from my 3-week. I had probably been sick for 3 weeks now. Foldable screen laptops. Well, you can get foldable screen laptops now, as in it folds in the middle, just like those folding shoe phones. No, don't touch that with a barge pole. As I said, they're designed to fail. They are designed. I don't care how well you engineer a foldable LCD screen. No, you're gonna come a gutsy. You're gonna pay a price for that. The bloody chat keeps vanishing if I don't keep my finger on it. I didn't know you could get foldable screen laptops. Oh, they are very bright. AM Paulie, some people put LEDs in older cars with bad results. Oh, okay, yeah, that explains it. My thumb might be over the mic. Really? Oh, sorry. I'll try and... But yeah, if I don't keep my bloody chat keeps vanishing. Okay. Oh, someone said they're a big fan. Big fan. Should I have decent grounding for home lab? You don't need it. Like if you're just mucking around at home, you don't really need to take proper ESD precautions. A lot of people will take me to task on that, but you know, it helps to have a mat. Like, you need a work surface anyway. Like, don't just work straight on your bench. Like, have a mat, and if you're going to have a mat, may as well be ESD. And if you've got an ESD mat, you may as well plug it in. So, you know, yeah, yep. Lenovo and HP make foldable laptops. Still early adopter phase though. Definitely wait a few generations. Yeah, I wouldn't touch it. Sounds fine. Okay. You think Robert Rotter Frucht Zug God. I think SMD is easier anyway. No turning PCB around and components falling off, held in weird angles. Yeah, totally. Yeah, yes, totally agree. Yeah, it's nice to, you know, you put your PCB in your holder, or you just put it flat on the bench, and then you just solder. You know, if you've got like 90% surface mount parts, yeah, it's easier. Totally, yeah, I agree. There's nothing more annoying than flipping the board over, insert components, flip over, insert, flip over, cut, trim. You know, but it is a rite of passage, so you're going to end up with SMD anyway. It's always going to be around. Electro Boom and Linus Tech Tips made a video showing how computer parts are very resistant to ESD nowadays. It was surprising. Yeah, I mean, you know, gone are the days when you don't have built-in ESD protection in, you know, a good lot of stuff. Like, if you're serious about your engineering, of course you take proper ESD precautions, but most stuff, especially like boards that are already assembled, are pretty robust in terms of ESD. Doesn't mean you can't kill them. You can definitely kill them, but you know, it's not a big deal. There's hardly any through-hole MOSFETs with the same modern specs as SMD. Yeah, that probably wouldn't surprise me. Oh, chat vanished again. Stop, bloody hell. Oh, there we go. Pops back up with somebody chats. Okay. How's the EV working out? It's going well. Sausage, it's going excellent. It's about 2,000 kilometers over for its service. You know, it nags you every time you turn it on. You know, it's due for the next service or whatever. And technically I do need to keep it serviced if I want to keep my extended warranty, because I think I've got a 5-year warranty on it and it's only 4 years old. When do I get it? I think it's at least 4 years old. It's done, was it 60,000, 65,000 now or something, Ks. You've never had an ESD failure that you know of. See, the thing is, it can do damage, and you won't know about it for like a long time. It can like cause like a long-term failure. You can get like a blowhole in there, and it reduces the spec, and then it wears out later. So yeah, no, the EV's great. Love it. EV's great. Haven't decided on the second car yet, because we got the second car. We got the old car, which is now 14 years old. We got that back up and running, and we're going to have. We're going interstate in a couple of weeks, so we're going to be taking that. But we're deciding whether or not we get not a new one. I don't know if we get a new one, because one that's big that suits our needs is like really expensive. So I don't know if we get like a second-hand one or something, or a, you know, like a slightly used one or something like that. A replacement for that after 14 years, because we don't want to go on like a huge, like 3-4 week long road trip with that older car that's, you know, likely to something go wrong with it again. But we've only had that one failure in 14 years, which was that ABS system, and it didn't stop well, and it didn't stop the car. We could still drive it. So yeah, but we didn't have any anti-lock braking or skid or traction control. Ooh, I got a message. Doesn't matter. I got an Ionic. Yeah, I think I've got a 5-year warranty. There's a 7-year warranty on the battery, but that's regardless if you get it serviced or not. That's just a factory thing. So yeah, they guarantee X amount of capacity for 7 years. So I've got like another 3 years left on that. I think they guarantee like 80% capacity after 7 years or something like that. SMT design 2015. Raspberry Pi 2 caster, but had all the parts soldered by the manufacturing house, so I only did the through-hole stuff. Okay, yeah, like, it's ridiculous how cheap it is to get boards assembled now. My God, it used to be so hard to get turnkey. Now, like, you know, as in like a turnkey solution, like an assembly house would, you know, assemble, but now you can just go to LCSC or you know, yeah, they will make your board, they'll source the parts, they'll assemble it, and they'll even bloody test it for you, I think. Like, it used to be so hard and so expensive to get turnkey. Now it's unbelievable. Hyundai is notorious not to honour a warranty if service is overdue. Okay, at least here in Finland. Okay, interesting. Right. Yeah, I just haven't bothered. I probably will. It's cheap. Like, the service is like 160 bucks, 170 bucks or something, and it's like I get that value out of it. Like, a lot of people, oh, why do you bother getting the service on the EV? You never have to service them. It's bullshit. It's like a 2-ton, or it's a 1.5 ton lethal vehicle. Of course I'm going to get it serviced, and just doing the tire rotation. I get the value in the tire rotation, so I'm not going to rotate the bloody tires at home. So I get the tire rotation thing, and that's worth, like, that gives me an extra 150 bucks value in just getting extra life out of the tires. Your Hilux is 18 years old. Nice. You think Thunderfoot would unsub if Dave got a Tesla? Yeah, I wouldn't get a Tesla. No way. Porsche Taycan, was it Taycan, whatever. What about keeping the gas car as the first car for the kids? Yeah, but where the hell am I going to put it? Like, if we got another one that's for the road trip, like, we've got nowhere to store it, really. I don't have any spare parking spots at the lab or the bunker. So, well, technically I do. I've got an outside spot which I don't use, which I actually let people use freely. Someone stole my sign. I don't know what happened to my sign. I had a Monopoly free parking sign. You can see the video on my second channel somewhere. I've got a free parking sign, and it's gone. It lasted like 6 months. It was very popular, and nobody hogged it. I was very surprised. I thought some bastard who works in the building is going to get wise to it, and they're going to hog it every day. They didn't. There's a different car there every day. And I actually met someone in the lift, and they go, oh, parking was really tight here. And I go, oh yeah, I've got a free parking spot out the front, and they went, "Oh, that's your spot." Yeah, that's mine. And yeah, they parked in my spot. Yeah, I met a random person in the lift, and they happened to have mentioned the parking, and they got my free parking spot. Yeah, and they thanked me for the free parking spot. So anyway, I thought that was an interesting social experiment. Always rotate the tyres, even out the wear. Yeah, it's huge. It easily extends the life of your tyres by $150 worth. Easy. So just that service cost alone. Hey John, love the t-shirts and the multimeter you sent. Excellent. Although I didn't send the shirts. That's sent by a third party, sent by Printful. But I do send the multimeters. If you order a multimeter from my store, I no longer have a packing and ship. I no longer have Suze, who used to handle all my packing and shipping. She used to come in a couple of days a week, and she used to do my packing and shipping for me. She did that for years, but after the COVID thing, she got a job, and she can only come in 1 day a week or something, and that wasn't enough. I'm packing and shipping at least 4 days a week now. So yeah, I personally pack and ship everything ordered from my store except the shirts. Just got the fuses back in. Finally, after like 10 zillion years, I finally got stock of fuses again, so they'll go back on. And I'm getting a Sanwa pocket multimeter. There will be an EEVblog branded Sanwa pocket multimeter. I sold a Sanwa multimeter years ago, but I didn't rebadge it. Now I'm actually rebadging it. It's going to have the EEVblog logo. So cool. So that's just anyone who wants a pocket multimeter, you can get it with the EEVblog branding. Don't do software updates in EV without reading terms of service. Okay, I did it once and I was pissed off. I used to like the home screen they had on it. It had like this really fancy consumption graph and stuff, and I really loved it, and I did a software update and it vanished. It didn't just get hidden away, they removed it. They physically removed the damn feature, and I was pissed. Let me tell you. I remember, yeah, I tweeted about it at the time, and I was pretty angry about that. But yeah, I haven't updated in a long time now. I should check. Oh, and Hyundai at the last service. Oh my God. I'm sure I tweeted this as well. Angrily tweeted at them. As part of the service, they're supposed to do a firmware update. And I knew, because I had checked the website, and I knew there was a later version of firmware. So instead of me doing it, I thought, oh, I'm getting a service next week. I'll just wait for them to do it. And I got the car back from the service, and it was gone. And it hadn't been done. It hadn't been done. So they hadn't updated that the firmware at all. So I went back inside, and I went, look, why isn't the firmware being updated? Out in the shed, and they went, oh no, you've got the latest firmware. And I went, no I don't. And I pulled out my shoe phone and got on the website, and I went, no, here's the latest version here. And they went, well, our system doesn't have that. Our system doesn't have it, so we can't install it. And I went, are you kidding? This was released like 6 months ago, and they didn't have it. And they went, yeah, sorry, we can't install it for you, because we don't know how to do it from the website or whatever, because we do it, they've got it in their system. What? Unbelievable. Yeah, it was bullshit. Yeah, the maps and stuff, yeah. Yeah, there was one time I thought I was just updating the maps. I thought I just downloaded it from the website, put it on a USB stick, you stick it in, and I thought I just downloaded the map update, because that's all I wanted, after being ruined by my first experience. And no, it updated the firmware as well, but it didn't do anything that pissed me off, so, No, Sanwa, S-A-N-W-A, not Samwa. Sanwa, Japanese company. Sanwa make excellent multimeters. And they still make analog multimeters. Yep, I'm going for a Samwa, Kerry. How about a pen multimeter? Okay, I really would like to sell an LCR meter, but I haven't, because they're so cheap these days. I haven't really found a decent one that I could mark up at a margin. If anyone knows someone that doesn't, someone who makes an excellent LCR meter that doesn't sell well and they don't market it well, then please send me an email. Because I'd like to have an LCR meter, but I haven't found one that, is, because you can buy, really good enough ones for like $100 or something. Less. It's crazy. You just get one of those DE 5000s and Bob's your uncle, right? And the wheel alignment is, important as well. Yeah. Sure, Dave's packing. This ain't Yankee land. Why would I be packing? I'm a gentleman and a scholar. Thank you, Benjamin. Sorry, I'm scrolling back through the chat. Last night, David 2 and I were supposed to meet up, but last I heard was like December, something like that. I won't tell you. He's gone to work for a big company you've heard of in the computer industry. I won't tell you which one, just in case he doesn't want me to tell where he's gone. But he's working on, I think he's working on chip design. I think he's gone into chip design now. I'll have to verify that, but yeah, something like that. Yep. All right, I'll catch up to the chat. For the burbs. Oh, Jim Hook. Hey, Jim. Have I seen Paul Daniels USB multimeter, home built and shows values on the PC screen in his stream. He also sells a microscope ring light. No, I have not seen that. I thought he just used like one of the million off-the-shelf multimeters with a, serial interface or something like that. I've working on a project in that realm. Not quite. But, yeah, anyway, well, working on. I got the idea for. I'll put in the basket with the 5 other active ideas I have for projects. Software update will geofence my car. 15-minute city style. Solar updates. No, unfortunately, there is. The solar panels have not gone back up yet. It's pissing me off. And I contacted the company today, the installer, who installed all the cables and everything. They reinstalled all the cables. They did that fantastically. And then they go, oh, we'll be back in a week or 2 to install the panels. They never came back. So they get, oh, we'll talk to our scheduling manager and we'll schedule a day. Yeah, okay. Bloody hell. Still in a garage full of freaking solar panels. But you know how I did the teardown video of the DI inverter, right? And I couldn't tear it down, and I was right. My spidey sense was bang on that one. My spidey sense was bang on that. If I tore it down, I would have had to disconnect everything, and it'd be a mess. And like, no, because I want to install this thing. Turns out one of my viewers, I won't tell you which company he's from, but he's got a company that has an interest, or works for a company that has an interest in this sort of stuff. And they just happen to have a dismantled, that exact same model DI inverter dismantled. So so he sent it to me. So now I've got it. It's sitting there, and yeah, I can fully dismantle it and I can fully reverse engineer it now. And it's interesting because he also got the brochure with it. And the brochure brags about what brand semiconductors they use, what brand capacitors they use. And well, I won't spoil it, but I haven't shot the video yet, but you can probably guess. Have a guess. Wait until a car stops in the middle of the road for not paying the bill. ST42 for the... yeah, I've heard about the ST42. I don't think I've looked into it. The pool's going very good. We had a almost winter pool party. Took ages to heat it up though. took like 4 days to heat that sucker up. It's a lot of water. It's a lot of mass to heat up, especially when you need to heat it up by like 10 degrees. 10-degree differential on 50,000 litres of water. Run the numbers. How much energy is required. But no, I haven't been in it since then. It's probably shut down for winter. I might go for a winter dip, you know, but yeah, I don't think the rest of the family will. Any thoughts and experience on 6040 versus 6337 Utitic solder? Because I've heard good things about the latter running out. Yeah, 6337 is probably better than old school 6040. I'd probably have to agree on that. Probably have to agree, although I mostly use lead-free these days. So yeah, I'd go for the 6337. It's fine. It's great. Still using the old tricky Dick Smith DMM. Nice. Tallies. What about tallies? Did I miss something on tallies? What model, Samoa? The PM3. The PM3. Because they discontinued the PM300, which I used to sell on my store, but it wasn't EEVblog branded. I used to sell the PM300. But because they wouldn't rebadge it at the time, but for some reason they contacted me recently. And they said, hey, do you want us to send you, because they sent me that solar pocket multimeter for the mailbag, and then they, hey, do you have any interest in our other products? And then I mentioned it again, I used to sell it. Would you be interested in rebranding? We're like doing an OEM thing, and rebranding that. So, and they actually went yes, but they've discontinued the PM300. So I'm going for the PM3, which is a really good one, and it's cheaper. The PM3 is cheaper. So I will have, I'm not adding, they're not changing the design for me, so it's just going to be a standard PM3, but it'll come within the no bullshit packaging, because it comes in this wanky, go and have a look at the packaging, Google the packaging for the PM3 multimeter, and it's just flashy, wanky thing. I didn't want that, so I'm getting it in a plain cardboard box, and it's going to have the EEVblog branding on it. And yep. You miss Aussie 50? Yeah, that was sad. Sad about Aussie 50. Damn, has anyone been following the Rakita, the Nick Rakita thing? Man, Nick Rakita, how to throw your career and your life down the toilet. Unbelievable. That's what addiction does to you, unfortunately. Gold-based solder. No float, what? Really? Baxter's trolling, I think. Yeah, Anna's right. It does have a smaller plastic region. The 6337, yeah, that's what it's called. It's called the plastic region, and that's the temperature differential between when it first melts down. Oh, sorry, yeah, first melts up here, and then it re-hardens down here, and it's got a smaller temperature differential window, and that region is called the plastic region. Yeah, it's better in that respect. Yeah, I wouldn't use 6040 anymore. I don't even know if I have any 6040. Solar freaking driveways. Yeah, it should be better. Seriously, Baxter? Gold solder, $100 for 3 foot. No, 3 inches. What exotic thing are you working on? Are you able to tell us? I have not heard of gold solder, although, yeah, because one of the problems with gold-plated pads and gold-plated pins and stuff like that is it leaches, the gold away. There's a metallurgical thing when you do it and you solder that. So actually, yeah, come to think of it, I think I have heard of gold-loaded solder, but I didn't know it was that much loaded. Everyone's betting on the cap. Sorry, I'm way behind on the chat. Yeah, I'm well lagged. Just catching up. Yes, I still have the ion laser. Yeah, it's sitting down in the dungeon. Oh, you repair solar inverters, Addy. Nice. Repair a Victron. Thing is full of silicon. Oh, really? They potted it with silicon, did they? That's pretty mean. Oh yeah, the John. No, it's not just an internet beef thing. Sadly, Rick Hader. For those who don't know, he's one of the big YouTube lawyers. You know, one of the part of the law tube, as they call it. He was, you know, he covers trials and he's covered lots of stuff in YouTube-related industries as well. Like he covers court cases and stuff like that. And he used to have, you know, really good content. And then he got on the alcohol, and he got on the drugs, and he's got 5 kids. He's married with 5 kids, and it involves another party as well, which is another YouTuber, and it's just, he could be facing 25 years in prison. Unbelievable. Hey, Moose Teats from the UK. How's the 3D printing going? I don't do much 3D printing. Just don't have much need to. Hey, Paul's actually in the house. Paul Daniels, everyone. Bloody chat keeps vanishing. Unless I keep my finger on the thing, or unless people can yeah, it's just vanished again. Can some? I won't touch it. Can somebody send a message? Probably a 10-second lag on this. Oh, there we go. Where's your brother back? Greetings from the Czech Republic. Hey, Nikolaj. Butchering that one. Yeah, chat's just vanished again. It just fades out. It's stupid. Why can't you just lock it there? I don't. And then if I try and then if it vanishes and I try and get it back up without somebody typing something, then it says, welcome to live chat. And like, it's just stupid. Stupid. Yeah, flicks away for some reason. Busy doing manufacturing, yeah. Yeah, so I've got to, yeah. Like, this is basic stuff. You know, like how can they be so bad at a streaming app like this? Default vertical, it should default to whatever it is you hold it to when you press start. What's my opinion on ChatGPT as of now? I've been meaning to play, I've just installed the app. It's the first time I installed the app with the new voice thing, you know, that, and you can interact and talk to it and stuff like that. I've been thinking about doing a live session on that and just playing around with it and seeing what it thinks. It's interesting because I got it to think. Well, I got it, like, you know, I said, who's the Dave Jones from the EEVblog, and it went through all the Wikipedia shit. And then I said, who does he work for? And who did he used to work for? And it said he used to work for Altium, and he used to work for Keysight, and he used to work for Rigol or something like that. and then I got it to admit that it was wrong. And I asked it, like, when did he work? What did he do at Keysight? And, oh, sorry, I have no information on that. And then I got it to admit that it was wrong, that I had not worked there. Anyway, it's very cool. A lot of AI is just demoware. It's just demoware bullshit. It does not do anything practically useful. There's a lot of bullshit out there. In fact, most of it. Assume, if you hear about a new AI product that does a certain thing, assume it's bullshit and it doesn't do anything really practical. You can assume that right off the bat and you'll be right 90% of the time. 95% of the time. It's just bullshit. Yeah. And there won't be any there won't be AGI, there won't be universal general intelligence and stuff like that. It's just, no. And there is a reason, we discussed this on the Amp Hour the other day, which hasn't been released yet, I don't think, but it should be released tomorrow or something. AI, people wonder, oh, why does it hallucinate? Why does it lie? Because that's what humans do. That's how humans work. It's trained on humans. Humans are just language models. Humans are language models. Humans make their decision first, even though people think that they reason things and then they make a decision. That's not how the human mind works. The human mind works by making a decision. However that's done, it doesn't matter. Your mind makes a decision and then you reason it later. You reason it later. It's backwards to what you think it is. That's how the human mind works. And humans are just language models too. It can't add a list of numbers. It does coding all right. I mean, I've done that video where it was 99% there. It just made one mistake on the coding, and it was able to interpret, like first go, it was able to translate hardware into code. It understood what I wanted to do with shift registers and 7-segment displays, and it wrote the code. I was so impressed from a code point of view. Holy shit balls, man. That is useful. And I barely even scratched the surface. And I've heard about, like 80% of code these days is done by AI. Is that right? Are there any like professional coders out there? And doesn't GitHub have the GitLab? It has the code pilot or whatever it's called. I don't know. It's got an AI code generator thing, and it's just crazy. AI has learned to code better than most journalists. Watch out. Learn to code. Learn to weld. Oh, I've been going for 42 minutes. What's the... Oh yeah, I've only got 10 minutes left. Oh, bloody chat's gone again. I asked an AI local model what 4 + 4 equals and told me it was 16. What, seriously? I would really like to... I think there's one called Delphi, but I haven't looked into it. There's one that, there's probably plenty that do this. I'd love to feed in all of my videos, all of my forum content, everything I've ever said on Twitter, like everything, and then have that like on my website as like a talk with Dave. Oh, ask Dave or something like that. So you can, Dave, have you done a video on this? And it, boom, searches through, because even I can't find my own videos half the time. So I'd love it if it just pulled in like all of this script, because YouTube have the, voice to text thing. So YouTube have the annotation. If it pulled in the annotation for all of my videos and was able to, oh yeah, that Rabbit R1 shit. I've been watching CoffeeZilla. I've been watching CoffeeZilla's videos on the R1. Oh yeah, holy shit, man. They got busted big time. He's tearing them a new arsehole. Deservedly so. Unbelievable. What a scam. Yeah, they had this old company and they never, that used to do crypto and NFTs and stuff. And, yep. Yeah, the Rabbit R1. It's just an app. And it doesn't even have AI. It just uses all off-the-shelf stuff. And it doesn't even run local or whatever. Bloody chat, it's gone again. Completely gone. No, welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy. Notice that smaller electronics YouTubers getting review units of Unity branded high-end precision test gears and instruments. Teardown reveal they are really good from inside. Unity just contacted me yesterday, or was it this morning? And they're sending me the new whiz-bang 500 megahertz 4-channel SIGGEN. They've got a SIGGEN. Yeah, Unity have some high-end shit now. I had a look on their website and they've got like a 1 or 2 gig scope now. Holy shit balls, Unity. Yeah, unbelievable. So yeah, they're sending me that. I could probably get the other stuff if I asked for it, but like, I almost never ask for stuff. It's the companies that approach me. Because I don't have time. I've still got the 2 Siglet units, right? I got the Siglet, what is it, the 800, and the 1000, is it? The Siglet 800 and the 1000. I haven't even done I've only done a teardown on the 1000. I haven't done a teardown on the 800. And I've got Hick. Mixig sent me their new differential probe. Because I was actually going to sell their HV, what is it? In fact, they actually designed it for me. Not many people know this, but the Hicksig, what is it? The 10,008 or something? I can never remember the bloody model number. It's got like 4 zeros in it or something. They actually designed that unit based on my specs. They had a 20-to-1 unit, and I said, hey, can you do a 10-to-1 unit, a switchable 1-to-1 and 10-to-1 unit? Sorry, a 10-to-1, 100-to-1 unit. And they actually designed that for me. And I was going to sell it. And they actually designed it, and they sent it to me, and then they decided to sell it anyway. Right, so you can buy it. What is it? The HV, I can never remember the bloody number. Someone will get it for me. And it had a poor common mode rejection ratio. I tested the thing and I went, oh, this is crap. This common mode rejection ratio. And then some other people tested and they went, and they verified, yeah, it's crap. And then they said, oh yeah, we'll fix it, no problem. 6 months later, they still hadn't fixed it. And I went back to them, no, I'm still working on it. And then they quietly just sort of, I think you might still be able to buy it, but then they've quietly dropped it, and now they've got this new model. They've got this completely redesigned model that I don't think they couldn't fix the common mode rejection ratio on the, what is it, the 1008 or something. Can't remember the model number. But yeah, so I think they've basically discontinued and replaced it with this new model that they sent me, and now they claim, oh, trust me, the common mode rejection ratio is good now. Man, unbelievable. And they were working on that for like a year. Like this is more than a year ago. Well, more like a year and a half ago. And they just couldn't fix it. They couldn't fix it. So anyway, I think it's almost over. I only have a few minutes left. So last minute questions. Yeah, I don't know the Unity 890D. Giorgio Moroder soundtrack for what? Electric Dreams. I've seen that live. I've seen him do it live. I have seen Electric Dreams live in concert. That's the name of the song, but yeah. Electric Dreams. I assume that's what people are talking about. Yeah, Electric Dreams was a cool film. Yeah, I haven't watched it in a long time. Soundtrack was great. Yeah, I've seen them do it live. They toured. It was like an 80s thing here. It was a concert that was 80s one-hit wonders, and they got all the 80s one-hit wonders out. It was fantastic. Fantastic. Paul Young got booed off stage. Oh my God, Paul Young, love of the common people. Booed off stage because he was being like a dick, and he got booed. Thought he performed all right. He was just like everyone else was having fun, but he was just like taking himself too seriously, and we don't like that here in Australia. Yes, Human League. Yeah, Human League. Yes, saw the Human League live. Yep. Oh, I've got a dog. Hello, dog. For those who like their dogs, there you go. For those who like their dogs, hello. You're live on YouTube. Yeah. Anyway, yes, Human League. Yeah, there's a one-hit wonders, 80s concert. I just heard that Cold Chisel coming back. Oh man, Cold Chisel going to tour again. Holy shit. Have to go see that. Haven't seen Cold Chisel live. decide on selling the Matrix PSU? No, not yet, because they said they would work on stuff and get back to me. And they haven't gotten back to me. Maybe it'll be a mixing thing all over again. I am at a local sports field. EEV dog. I like dogs. I'm a dog person, not a cat person. Jeez, it's still going. '50th year. 50 what? 50th year for what? Oh yes, 50th year for Cold Chisel. Yes, I think it is. Yeah, insane. Yeah, the fan temperature firmware thing and the other bodges on it and stuff, yeah. Cold Chisel were good, yeah, agreed. Thank you, Teeny4 for the grab a warm milk. Thank you. It's actually really pleasant tonight. It's actually really pleasant. I could be out here in a t-shirt, it'd probably be okay. So, yeah. Australian Crawl, yeah. Saw a Dragon last year. Dragon's still going. Dragon are good. I like Dragon. Yeah. Who's Hello Sailor? Haven't heard of Hello Sailor. But yeah, Dragon's great. I just actually put on the full Dragon album just last week. It's great. Oh, you know, greatest hits. Rain from WA, yeah, I heard this. Mrs. EEVblog said it's going to rain this weekend. And boys light up. Hunters and collectors, yeah. Holy Grail, love Holy Grail. Yeah. Yep, showing my age. Yep. Give me the 80s. No music past the 80s exists to me. Doesn't exist. No. Anyway, I think they're almost done. What's the time? Yep. I can see another team ready to. They're waiting for the field. Girls team. Iron Butterfly in the Iron Butterfly. Never heard of Iron Butterfly. Ice House, yeah. Ice House never quite got to the super group kind of status. Yeah, Ice House is pretty good though. Yeah, they're done, I think. I better head off. Never tell my age. 41. That's what AI reckons, so I'm going with that. All right.